If I was asked to give a quick summary of what I'm up to, here's my best shot. Many factors influence probation-involved youth, including trauma, family and neighborhood factors, comorbid conditions, race, and ethnicity. Research indicates that an important factor is the developmental and time-limited nature of delinquent behaviors, including sexual offenses, and how that is directly related to brain and physical development. The brain's developing, sexual parts developing, just physical development. The male from 10 to 18 weight doubles, and their grip strength, the measure of grip strength, triples. So they literally develop superpowers that going along with the sexual changes, and also changes in sexual drive is just major changes during this period of life. I also want to say that there are practical and reliable ways to assess this factor. Also, there are evidence-based treatment methods associated with reduced recidivism to help promote prosocial reasoning. My particular method is certainly not the only game in town, and I'll discuss a few others later. It's designed, the Being a Pro is designed to be a turnkey treatment model used by solo practitioners, clinics, counties, or even states. It's being implemented currently statewide in Kentucky. The workbook format makes for easy use, but there's also online training, PDFs, and outcome measures. Model was designed to be easier to implement with fewer moving parts than some competing models, and I'm not dissing anybody else's model, but there are just some differences. The program is designed to be given individually and weekly. It had been adapted to group formats, but we haven't developed a manual or workbook specifically tailored to that. It's also, for 20 years, I was a clinician at Juvenile Hall in San Francisco. I had to do all my charting and treatment planning, and you just had to get it done. And a lot of life was multitasking. So I designed the Being a Pro with the idea to make it not only kid-friendly, but counselor-friendly, to try to make it something that a readily accessible, usable tool for counselors in the real world. And it's developed from my practice, 20 years working at Juvenile Hall. The parts of Being a Pro method available to Safer Society Press are the workbook, 10 sessions. There's also a training video. So if I'm implementing it somewhere, I have a training video people watch. Also, there are PDF supplemental materials. There's a counselor manual. There's a research and theory manual. Also, there are pre and post tests used in outcome studies. Part of, for me, is evidence-based practice is not just using something that appears to have good outcomes, but for your own populations, importantly, having some tracking of outcomes in your own particular setting. I think that's so important, and it's always a challenge given other priorities. Use of these methods, in my view, has significant bang for the buck and promotes dual goals of reducing recidivism and promoting prosocial lifestyle for youth. And what I'm saying applies to the general probation population and also the subset of youth who sexually offend.